Hi, Sagar.
Where are you from, Kalyan?
I'm from Bangalore. How about you?
Bangalore.
Bangalore, okay.
What do you do?
So I work in a company called Teradata, a senior practice lead for data and analytics. Yeah. How about you?
I have just started my consulting business.
Oh, okay. Great, great. And what were you doing previously?
I'm a mechanical engineer. I've been with a couple of mechanical organizations.
Okay.
I was into strategic sourcing. Hello, Emilata.
Hi, Sagar. Hi, Kalyan.
Hi,
So,
Dr.
Kalyan, how was your day today?
Yeah, I think I'll probably say um, the experience was a pretty good experience.
Lovely. Okay, good. That's what matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
So, hi, Sagar.
Hi.
What's your introduction? A little bit, if we can know.
I'm a mechanical engineer by qualification, and have been working with a couple of manufacturing organizations before I started something on my own. And I'm into consulting in three verticals. One is client acquisition,
Consulting of what? Which space?
consulting in client acquisition as a service, organization development, and recruitment. And I work predominantly in manufacturing sectors alone.
Wonderful. Nice meeting you.
What about you, Hemalata?
Yeah, I work with GMR Group. I head the procurement and contracts at the group level.
Nice. So who else do we have here? Preeti.
Yeah, hi, Marutesh.
Hi, Marutesh.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hi. What do you do, Marutesh?
Yeah, hi Sagar. Uh, right now I'm not working. I'm exploring opportunities. My recent role was with Verizon as a client service account manager, handling entire APAC enterprise clients into cybersecurity, managed security services, and MDR, managed detection and response services. And I'm having overall 20 years of work experience based out of Bangalore. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. Where are you based out of, Hemalata?
I'm in Delhi. How
Oh,
about
okay.
you?
Bangalore. So myself, Kalyan, and Marutesh are from Bangalore. Sridhar,
Wow.
what about you?
Hello, welcome to the group.
Yeah.
I'm currently working for a company called MSD Pharmaceuticals as a cybersecurity director.
Okay.
So in like
And
6 months since I joined the firm. Prior to that, I worked for Wipro and Deloitte for about, I can't remember. Okay. I have 20 years of experience all put together.
Sridhar has lost count.
Yeah, yeah.
where are you from?
I'm in Hyderabad.
Hi, Dev.
Yeah. I didn't get
What
your
about?
introduction. I joined late, so
Yeah. I'll surely give you once more. Let me hear from Preeti. Preeti is both video and audio off. Preeti, you're able to
Yeah.
hear us?
Yeah. I'll say just give me a
Hi, Preeti.
second. Sagar Mudgal. Are you
Mouth.
related to Shubha Mudgal? Mudgal. Okay.
I am mouth girl. I have got a O in between M and U.
Okay.
She does not have a O.
Okay.
So
People
she
spell it
happens.
differently, right?
No,
So
we have got.
I'm based
She
out of
happens.
Hyderabad,
Oh, okay.
and I've got 23 plus years of experience, basically from telecom, ISP background, and e-commerce. Um, Last was I had co-founded a company along with somebody that I know. We did this about 13 years, and then I stepped out of it, and a year back, and I wanted a break. So then I'm back. I'm trying to look out. So that's where I am.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So while coming to break, I've had a 2-year break now.
Okay, nice. It
Yeah,
makes a lot of difference. I think I've cooled off a lot because from the
yeah, yeah.
time that I had started off working, I've never taken a break except when my daughter was born.
Hi, Geetanjali. I'm here.
Hi, Sagar.
Speaking of the
Good. We
break,
welcomed
right?
you.
Speaking of the break, one of my best friends, very close friends, lost his job 3 months back. 1 year ago, consistently, his BP used to be 145, 155. Today, it's 125. So after 20 years of working, he lost the job and then he's actually settling down very, very slowly, slowing down, staying with the family, enjoying his life.
It matters.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was
I've
mine.
traveled so much in the last 1 year.
Wow.
Mine was a conscious decision.
Okay.
Forced myself. Yes, sorry. Go ahead, Geetanjali.
Hi, Rajesh.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hi, Himaji.
Good
Hi,
evening,
Geeta.
man.
Kalyan,
So, the hot seat candidate, how are you? How are you today?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
And how was your interview today?
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. And
Oh, okay. Tell.
yeah, I mean, if there's any leading questions, I can probably take those and
It was the same company, Kalyan. I mean, where you had given the earlier round. Oh, super. Good.
So, he had his second round today, which was
Second round.
So my only
Okay.
question for you is, Kalyan, how far is the feedback from this group is helping you?
very much, very much, very much. Okay, so like I said, thanks to you all. First, thanks to Dr. Hemlata for preparing me. Thanks to Geetanjali. Thanks to you all for giving that honest feedback, and that's what you're all here for. At the end of the day, it's that experience and the outcomes that should that matter. Okay, so
Yeah.
I would probably thank you all to begin with. Okay, so thank you.
okay, just inquisitive. How many of the questions
Kalyan.
asked from here?
Actually, Preeti, what I would say, it's not about the questions, And frankly telling you what, you may not be giving complete answer.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter much.
It's
All
how
that
confident-
matters is, how you are poised,
Yeah.
how you are speaking, the
Correct.
confidence in your
Agreed.
voice, the grounding. So it's everything is I would say, a combination of multiple things.
Absolutely. Agree.
And at
And
one point, everyone knows, you have already proven yourself. It's
Right.
not that it's a, interview for a beginner.
Yeah. But still,
Long career in one company itself is I would say, is a credential for you.
yeah.
It shows that you are there and you have achieved a position. It means that you are doing what you are supposed to do. So you are the technical boss. That is for sure. But what they want to understand more of it is about, the cultural mix, your attitude, how you react to
How you
some
gel.
difficult questions. Just that kind of a screening.
Absolutely.
in our today's
But
session,
still-
we have
But still,
Sagar.
how many questions?
Wait. In our
come across.
wait. Just I want to introduce Sagar because Sagar is a recruiter and he's observing all of you, okay? So you have high chances of getting one job from him.
I didn't
Sagar,
know
would you like
that.
to introduce
One
yourself.
more.
I didn't know that. I would have actually answered the question very well. I am
Exactly.
looking for exactly.
So,
I just gave him a lame answer. What do I do? Okay. I didn't go prepared to answer him. Sorry.
oh, Sagar, would you introduce yourself?
I already did,
Oh, you did. I was late then.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for
but I
being
just want to,
late.
on a side note, did Kalyan take an interview today?
Yeah, so I had my second round.
Okay. On a side note, on a very light note, this is actually one statement that I've always remembered. This was told to me by my wife's colleague. He was a cool cucumber. So it was during these promotions when you'll have a panel to answer. I mean, it is the senior directors and above, right? So I asked him how did it go? His answer really was a profound one. I'll never forget. He said this: "Look, it is not about how I did. It is about how desperate they are to fill that position. It all matters there. So if they are quite desperate, even the dumbest answer I give, they will regard it high. So when it is senior and above, okay, it is you always have to prepare in the mind by knowing how desperate that position is. Accordingly, you will have to prepare. It is not about you, it is always about them. So that is something that I remember a lot. And when I'm talking to I mean, my recruitment business is usually at a senior level, C-suites and above is where I focus on. So what I always talk to my candidates is very simple. I mean, after your 20 years of experience, what the hell anybody can talk to you about technology or technicalities, functional. It is about your interactions, how confident you are going to interact, how mature you are in your answers is not about like you are going to talk about coding there at all. You are, I mean, see, in fact, this week I wrote a small article. It's on my LinkedIn post if somebody wants to go there. I have told only one thing, that it is time where we all start thinking about the potential and not about the pedigree. It is not where you come from matters anymore. It is where you're going to take somebody or an organization is going to matter. And unfortunately, in our Indian context, we are really shit scared of interviews. No, we don't have to be. Now, we really need to be cool. We really need to show our potential in interview. Having said that, Gitanjali, over to you. Sorry.
Sagar, our candidates here are not scared at all of interview. They are so well prepared for the interview.
Yeah. As simple as that. You don't have to be. But Gitanjali, see, 90% of the time, the candidates that I have interacted with, I've always given one thing. What is that I'm coming from? I have so and so experience. This is my company. I would rather request them the other way. I would say, like, keep that only 20-25%. Tell them this is the value what you have had, and this is the value what you can create. And this is where you can take. And at leadership level, that is what is more important.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. Yes, Kalyan, now over to you, and you can tell how did it go? What were the questions? What was the drive?
Yeah, so the experience was wonderful. So in terms of the questions were pretty deep and very profound. And it was like Sagar was saying, more about what is my perspective on a certain phenomena. Okay. Specifically, since this was the role in the data analytics and AI space, the disruption that AI is causing to this particular arena. And so he was a lot more forward looking in terms of what are the paradigms that may emerge and what is your take on those paradigms. And if Indium has to sort of, sustain its growth through those paradigm shifts, what is your sort of, recipe? What is your prescription for that? I mean, I would probably sort of, qualify and provide a preface that the interview was along those directions. I can probably take some of, I've jotted down some questions, and I have one question that he asked is, what is it that the services companies have got wrong in terms of their AI strategy? And what do you think the emerging paradigms in Gen AI, specifically for the data and AI, look like? And then he asked about what is your thought process that, the moat for the services companies to be successful going forward, and specifically, what is your prescription for India? And then he talked about how would you strategize the talent restructuring in the wake of continuous AI disruption? What is your take on GCCs retaining their edge beyond the cost arbitrage? If you were to re-architect the consulting team, what would be the frameworks you would follow to bring about the maximum impact? So, questions along those lines is what, about 12 questions or what. And it was conversational. I felt he wanted to understand my point of view. And on two occasions, he said he sort of interjected, and then he said, I probably have a slightly different perspective than what you have called out. What is your take on it? So I peeled the layers a little bit, and then I went, this is why I positioned myself along those lines. Then he said, oh, now I get it. Now I understand where you're coming from. So it was, and the other thing that I felt is he focused more on the growth strategy. So although this was exactly not a GTM role or a sales role, but then his focus was on, if you were to partner with the sales and the GTM teams, how would you go about taking Indium to the next growth chapter, right? So things along those lines. So I enjoyed. I exchanged my views, and I felt that resonated with him. So this was for a 60 minutes interview, and it went on for 90 minutes. He had to get into a meeting, and then he sort of alerted me, saying that I only have next 10 minutes. I would probably leave the floor to you to ask any questions. And that's how this whole conversation went. Yeah, I'm going to pause here. So this is what has transpired.
So what did you ask him?
Yeah, so first, I've asked him specifically around the recent announcements of Anthropic on the services, coming up with a services company, right? And there was a profound article that came out just yesterday on that particular phenomena. And then, so that article talked about there's only this window of 2 to 4 years that specifically the services companies have the time frame to establish their sort of moat, and beyond that, even the customers will up-level and upskill their GenAI capabilities. Now, what's going to happen to the services companies? Right. So I asked him in the context of that target that they had of reaching the $400 million in 4 years, right? Now, what's your take on this, which is emerging as a threat? Okay. So that was one question I asked. And then he gave a profound answer. So he said, the knowledge base and the intellectual property that we have built over the last 26 years is our moat, and that is something that nobody can take away from us. And we're going to keep enriching that, And that is something that, customers may not have readily, right? And that's going to keep us going, is what he said. I agreed. I agreed to that answer. And then the second question I asked him was on the differentiation that Indium treats with respect to the GCCs, the Global Capability Centers, right? And so his take was also pretty profound on that. So he said the GCCs are here to stay, and we don't treat them as a competition. Rather, that's an opportunity. That's an area of a market expansion for us, for Indium. I was more in terms of trying to see the traditional IT services versus the global capability centers, right? So, and then the third question I specifically asked about, you've been here, you've been there in India for about 10 months. What are the challenges that you have faced in the 10 months, and what is it that you have heard from your org and your people, and what is your message to them? So these were the three questions that I asked him.
Very nice, Kalyan, and I must compliment you from the past, few days that, I've seen your progress. The confidence is, increasing day by day, and it's now unshakable. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. All credit to all the gurus here. Everyone is a guru here.
Very-
Congrats, Kalyan.
No, along with the confidence and the levels of technicalities, right? He's smiling more often than the first day.
Its
So,
complete persona has changed actually.
which
If
is
I
very
compare your
catchy.
first,
Yes.
first interaction we had, and to now, the journey is profound. It's beautifully, you have leveled up. Very nice. Really proud of you.
Thank you to you all. Thank you. Yeah.
Great. I think
So-
my party on the Saturday is still on. I told you yesterday, right? I'm celebrating for you.
Thanks.
Sridhar, how is your health today?
Better, ma'am. I'm able to sit today. So,
Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. So make yourself comfortable. That's the first thing.
yeah.
The fact that he's on camera itself means he's back.
Yeah, back, but not.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So now what's our agenda for the day today? I was planning to run through a case, but tell me, how are you all placed?
We're all ready. We're all set.
I'm ready.
Only Preeti is saying for everyone.
I'm ready. I'm
After,
ready.
after hearing Kalyan's success,
All
we'll be, feeling even more
We all
rejuvenated.
are feeling rejoiced.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'll post one case. It's not a very big long case, short case. Just trying to refine our skills, whatever we have done through a case. So I'm sharing it in the group. It will take only 5 minutes to read. And then I want everyone to react, to respond, to have their views on it. I want to listen to everyone. Okay, your time starts now. We are at 21:55, 22:01. Till then, the floor is yours to read the case. It's in the group.
Group, WhatsApp group, is it?
Yes, WhatsApp group.
Okay.
So you are able to access it? Yes? Oh, great.
Himaji, can I share it in the Zoom as well?
Yes, yes, share. No worries.
So it's in 3 parts because Zoom allows only 1,000 words. Yeah.
Geeta, you can share the case on the
Screen.
screen.
Oh, I can do that, yes.
That would be nice. 2 more minutes.
Yeah, is it showing?
Perfect.
Divya?
Can you give me my
Geeta, you are saying something?
no? इससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी.
Okay, so have you all read the case?
Yes.
Great. So, are you all ready to speak or you are just jotting down something?
Yeah, like we are typing out our answers so that.
Once you are ready, just, we can go one by one. Firstly, I want to hear individual views, and then maybe I'll just make a breakout room, and I want three people to be together, and then you all three have to come out with one strategy.
So first the individual, so we go one by
First,
one.
the individual, yes. I want to hear the individual views first. That's why I've taken a very short case so that we have time. So as soon as you are ready, we are ready to start.
I can go.
Great. Yeah, Geeta, you can remove this screen now.
Okay, I can start. So the question here is, do you lean towards diversification, that's spreading the cut short budget of 700 crores across multiple bets to minimize the risk of total failure, or concentration, putting the weight of your capital into one or two bets to ensure absolute execution dominance? My recommended approach, or what I would do, is I would pick number 2, data security, as the go forward proposition to invest 700 crores in data security. And there's a solid rationale behind that, which is taking into account the current macroeconomic situation and the global sort of conflicts. From my reading, data sovereignty is going to be a big area that's going to emerge in a profound way going forward. And customers who or enterprises who handle the data will rule the world. And this company, Titan Tech Corp, already has infrastructure, and they have infrastructure to probably the data centers to hold the data and securely hold the data. And they are a technology service major as well. So they can store the data and they can also ensure that it is stored securely. And this is going to be their moat. And this will give them tremendous traction and return on investment. I'm going to pause here. So that's my rationale.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm not making any comments now because I want to hear to everyone. So
Yeah,
now who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Hmm.
So, in addition to what Kalyan has been thinking
Wait.
about,
Just let me see who is speaking.
Sridhar here. Okay, my video is off. Sorry.
So that's where. Just hold on. Yes.
So, in addition to what Kalyan's strategy is about investing
No,
in,
see, listen. Firstly, in addition, no, you have to just give your views. Forget about others' views. Don't even refer to any other view. Just
so
what is
I would,
you are when you are in a group, then I will ask you to, merge the views.
okay,
Just now you read the case, you know the current macroeconomic condition. You know, out of three, you are the CEO. Tomorrow you have to take this call. So leave apart Kalyan for a while. Just think what you would do.
yeah, I would focus on securing the data and then prioritizing the security. I'm being from the security background. And also, in parallel, I would run the upskilling program for all the employees to strengthen the cloud native applications, restricting the data access, controlling the data loss prevention, compliance engineering. A lot of that areas will be invested on. And then I would also focus on investing on milestone based funding. Instead of putting every money into one bucket, I would actually look at the target based
That's
funding
okay.
of the money.
Okay.
That is what my approach would be.
So out of the three options, you are also choosing only one option. Okay. That's what? Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So who wants to go next?
I want to go now.
Okay, Ravi, wait.
Okay, sure. So, as per my thought, like I would be going for option 3 because this Titan Tech Corp
Just
has the
mention the
leadership.
option also. Mention what you want.
Option 3. Option 3, where they have the legacy in the domain, and option 2. Okay. The reason for that is like they already have the legacy in option 3, wherein like they have their presence and they are already leaders in that. So it will like though it is crowded, but being a titan in that particular area, like they have a upper edge compared to the competitors, and it will also give confidence to the board members. The first thing, and data security. This is an area like which is going to be an anchor for the company, which will actually get future customers. And once these customers are there with us, it will create a customer stickiness so that we have a long lasting relationship. And this is something, a area which is capital intensive. So it will be agreed and supported by the board members because they have to secure the funding for the investors, right? So that's what my thoughts are.
So how would you like to split the 700 crores? 50-50 you
Uh,
want to go, or you want
it would,
to make it a
yeah,
percentage? How would you like to go?
yeah, it would be 60-40, wherein like 60% into your existing enterprise application and 40% into the data security, which is totally new area. But yes, it has a long term defensive cash flows, which may generate, right?
Okay. Okay, who wants to go next?
Yeah, I can now.
Yes.
All right. Looking at it from a CEO perspective, I try to assess the couple of things, right? So one is how Titan is currently doing in the market, right? And based on my analysis, it says that they are pretty good in SaaS and they have a good customer base in EA, enterprise application, and data security. I see that they are emerging, right? Looking at it from the overall growth perspective and splitting the current capital I would invest on all the three because for a company's growth and the potential a larger from a visionary perspective, I see that there is a scope for data security which is emerging. So I would split the whole capital in 30, 40, and 30. So 40% for data security, 30% for SaaS, and 30% for enterprise application. But I will do a further analysis to see if I can, split between SaaS and EA. But the focus would be on data security more because that's critical for current emerging market. So this is my
Yeah.
Okay,
Who
I
wants
can
to
go
go
next.
next? Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, from my perspective, I'll be going with two options, and right now I can say it will be data security and SaaS. The reason is the data security and SaaS, you cannot invest half and expect to win. You have to invest a certain minimum capital to make it. So that can be 400 crore or 300 crore because the acquisition cost for customer is high in both cases. And also for security companies before the revenue is realized, you will have to invest upfront huge capital. And to mitigate the risk and also to align with the current business domain which we are operating in, the SaaS domain, the SaaS application development will also be tried. So the split will be 60% in security and 40 in SaaS. And in SaaS, we will emphasize on reaching the MVP first and then invest further. And with full conviction, we will invest in data security upfront and make sure we win.
Great. So now who's there? Anybody else?
I can go.
Oh yes, sure, Preeti.
So there's a good slash of 30% from 1,000 to 700 crore as compared to the earlier sanction or earlier plan. What I would look at this point of time before investing is I would ensure the return on investment is stable, not compromise on that. I would ensure I maintain strong cash reserve and access to credit. And then protect all the core operations and reallocate towards growth. And if I look at what I would plan is not all the three verticals, not going by all the three SaaS, data security and enterprise application. I would go with SaaS and data security because since Titan Tech Corp is mature and it's a global technology services giant, I'm sure data security, whatever requisites are, Titan Tech Corp already has. And pumping in more as CapEx will only enhance. Then I would look at SaaS because SaaS is basically high margin and highly scalable. And if it's such a huge infrastructure giant, I'm sure they have their brand name. And any SaaS customers or SaaS clients would experience, and the CLV will, I trust that the CLV will be high because the loyalty at this point of time with such a brand and with these services would definitely be high. In spite of the CAC being high, I'm confident the CLV will be good. The customers will subscribe and keep the CLV on. So there will be more revenue coming through SaaS. So that will be my choice. Thank you.
Okay, good, good. And now I want to create, just remember one thing, initially we had 1,000 crores budget, and that for that 3 projects were to be done. And now that due to some constraints in the company, the budget is slashed and it has become 700 crores. So the projects have been initiated keeping in mind that we have 1,000 crores. But now we don't have that 300 crores kitty. We only have 700. So just keep that thing in mind. And now I'm just going to create 2 breakout rooms in which there will be three people.
Did Rajesh go?
Sorry, come back. Somebody speaking?
Yeah, Hema, did Rajesh go? Rajesh get a
Yeah.
chance?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yes, 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 yes. He has.
Okay. All right. I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah. So we'll make breakout rooms, and then I want you to discuss. You get 6 minutes, 7 minutes, because I want all of you to discuss, and then three, you have to come out with one point of view, and you have to give me a solid logic.
All right.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay. Geeta, can you create the breakout rooms?
Hema, can you do that?
Yeah, you give me, make me host.
Already. A host or co-host is also okay?
No, not with co-host, only host.
1 second. I'll make you the host.
So I'll tell who will go in which room, that also have written. So Kalyan, Ravi and Sujoy. Breakout room number 1. Others in 2. Okay? Kalyan, Ravi, Sujoy.
Hema, you are the host now.
I'm doing.
Who are my buddies, Sridhar and?
Wait, I'm sending. Don't worry.
Rajesh. Yeah.
I'm doing it. You will all get for that only. Kalyan, Ravi,
Sridhar,
Sujoy.
Rajesh, Preeti, one.
And Sujoy. Okay.
Both my gurus are my classrooms. Sir.
Classmates. Preeti is your classmate.
Okay, now you'll get a sign to join the room. Just join the rooms. And you discuss after exactly 6 minutes, the breakout rooms will close. Okay, and then you'll be back over here. Okay. Geeta, you are saying something?
I was asking Sagar, is he enjoying the session?
You asked me something, Geeta?
Yeah, I am asking Sagar, are you enjoying the session?
Yeah. So far, so good.
Because Sagar, at one point when we were talking, he was saying that 10 to 11 is a very sleepy time.
You can take rest,
No,
Sagar.
not a sleepy thing. I'm off by 7 p.m.
That way. Okay, work-wise.
So I'm off by 7, and typically 10:30 I want to sleep. I'm an early riser. 4:30 I am up during the regular days. So and beyond
It's a long day.
See, cutoff is actually 6, but I could probably at times extend it by 7, but it can't be a regular one. And
Yeah.
that's where 9:30 is not something that I enjoy. And also, I enjoy being with my son this time.
Correct. Yeah, everybody has their own priorities, right?
You can take rest, Sagar. You feel comfortable.
So presently, Geeta, what module is that you're running? If we recall our last conversation, okay, I mean, you said there are modules on which you run these sessions. Last time
Okay.
you told me about finance is the module that you're running
Yeah,
at.
finance was going on currently, but because Kalyan's interview came up, so we ran here for the last, I mean, yesterday we did his
What
interview
is this
practice.
module called?
So, okay, good one. So we call it as Atmanirbhar, where we make them very independent of the situations that they have, challenges that they are facing. So like that, I'll share my syllabus with you if you want to. Yeah.
See,
So
what
there are
I
different stages. There are 4 stages. One is Atmanirbhar, and then did you go through the website I shared with you?
did you share me the website?
Yeah, I did. No, when we were talking itself.
Oh, 1 second. You shared it on WhatsApp, is it?
I think so, or otherwise on a Zoom chat, maybe. I will share it one more time. Sagar, right?
Because it's not on WhatsApp. It definitely is not on WhatsApp.
Okay, 1 minute.
What one value addition I can just suggest over here
Sure,
is
sure.
um,
Always.
candidates who would want to take interview or who would want to understand their 360 degree could probably take up one psychometric test, which I can recommend to them.
Okay.
This is not a Western philosophy psychometric test. This is an Indian philosophy psychometric test, which actually gives our whole persona with the Indian philosophy. When I say Indian philosophy, it is more to do with the what we call as Tridosha, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. These are the
Okay.
3 that is going to make us either Sattva, Rajas, or Tamas.
Okay.
These are the 3 traits of a person, and these 3 traits are a combination of the Tridosha. And
Okay.
it gives you a beautiful report to tell what is our trait. And accordingly, see, I asked you a question about this gentleman Kalyan, right? Now, when it comes to he definitely lacks the rajas, that is the risk-taking leadership, the charismatic leadership that we would see in rajas. But he is more tending towards sattva guna. Okay,
Yeah.
where it is an individual contributor or when it is about going in depth, attention to details, that kind of a role. Okay, he is going to be comfortable and he's going to excel. But when it, for example, this case study, okay, he did not take a risk. Okay, as a leader, he did not take a risk. Now, see, for example, if it is a CEO, now if I am asked, I would go this way. I would allocate 45, 45, and 10. 10 for the option 3 for a simple reason that I already have a database. I mean, existing customers. Even 10 to 15% is okay. And there I see a risk that there is an incumbent problem. So here, if it is 40, 40, 20 also is fine, but he needs to take a risk. Okay, like this, every candidate will be able to assess even before they attempt any role. What are they? Okay, are they Sattva, Raja, Tamas? Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Now, that is something that probably we can discuss offline and they can get their own report out.
Okay.
And definitely, as a leadership roles, right? And at leadership roles, this really matters for us to have an introspection of our own self. Now, we've got a lot of Western philosophy psychometry that we keep doing, right? From MBTI to Forrester, etc., etc. But what is happening is this does not give you accuracy. Okay, but the tool that which I use for the C-suite interviews, okay, I make it mandatory that they need to undergo this.
But can we make them Rajas also in that case? I mean, because they all want to be
You
leaders.
can't. No, you can't. See, Sattva also is a leader. With Sattva Guna also you can be a leader. Okay, but we need to choose the function proper.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, for example, for a CEO, okay, with the high sattva, he will not be able to perform or take a decision like that. Sattva is more
He
where
will take a careful decision.
yeah, so we really need to see, for example, somebody who is in a sales function. Okay, I would always see
They
that
will
this guy
always
has
take
got
it.
a tamas.
Correct.
Okay, he is a pinch hitter kind of a guy. Okay,
Hmm.
sales is not about I keep dwelling on something. I need
It's a
to really
firefight
take.
every day. Correct.
Yeah, so for that, and he's also a leader. Okay, now what kind of industry and what is the function? We really need to define that and accordingly choose the leaders.
Hmm.
So your candidates can always look at taking this test, okay, and they
Is
get a
there a
report.
cost to it?
Yeah, there is a cost to it. It all there are different slabs to it, and
Okay.
what is the kind of a report that they would want?
Hmm.
Depending on that, there is a cost to it.
Okay. We can take it offline and understand
Yeah,
more about it.
yeah. So this case study is because of the interview, or this case study is your general syllabus,
Part of the syllabus.
part of the syllabus.
We do case studies, we do role plays, we do hot seats, we do simulations wherein we make the interview going tougher and put the person to sweats and all. I mean, so many panelists and like that. So all of this makes it very interesting in the evening, actually, because you get a lot of preparation, a lot of, they're not just classes, it's a very interactive class. It's always an interactive class. So yeah, in the mornings, we have very good meditation. We have affirmations, we have mindful meditations. We even have a visualization of a life of a CEO. Transformation journeys are there. And transformation journeys are really beautiful. So all these kind of things are, help develop a character of a person, right? And they have to
I
be
agree.
leaders, so they really need to, be balanced, be stress-free. They need to know that even if there is chaos, how are they going to be the lotus in that, mud? So how they have to rise and be clean and just be, perform their actions perfectly. So all this, the morning sessions help them to, start a day on a peaceful level.
Nice.
And evening sessions are interactive, so they're not boring. They're not just study. So they're quite interactive. Even the finance
Definitely, it is not
section,
boring. It is
yeah.
not boring. And when you have got many people on the screen and they are interacting, it is not going to be boring at all.
Absolutely, yeah. Even when Hemlata ma'am was taking finance also, I was thinking finance can go quite, dull at this time because you're already tired and stressed for the day. But no, it was very interactive and everybody was taking part. So I felt that, yeah, even finance can be interesting. Yeah. So good. Himaji, how many minutes have we done? Okay, she's there. She's not there. So Himaji is
Yeah,
also
we just gave a new scenario in between and we changed certain conditions. So I'm just going to close the breakout rooms now. Now they'll be back over here.
You can help us in some way in case you find, I can share some people who are really looking for a job change, Sagar, to you. If you have some positions open probably with you, you can check on that. Hi, Sujay.
Okay, so one room is back. We're just waiting for the other ones.
How are you doing, Sujay? How are things with you?
Oh, I thought I'm unmuted. Yeah, already all good, eventually. Yeah, all good.
You're in
Just
Delhi or Bangalore?
Delhi.
Delhi right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. So, breakout room 1 or 2. Who wants to go first?
Alphabetical
Ravi.
order. One comes first.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. So 1 or 2.
ठीक है, ठीक है, one
No,
will
let's
go.
go with 2 this time.
Let's go with Sridhar.
Good. So who is going to present? Come on. Looks like I'm not audible.
Like
Sorry.
we expected
Sorry, I
that.
was unmuted.
I was trying to
Is
speak,
it
but
1 or 2?
First we
2.
go with 2.
Okay. All right.
so we are Team Spartan. We are
Wow, good. I liked it.
Spartans. This is Rajesh, Sridhar, and Preeti. And Rajesh, are you going to go?
Yeah, I can go, and
As a team.
Yeah,
both
if you
are
want to, split
Sure, we'll pitch
also,
in.
some part you want to take, I'm perfectly okay.
Sure.
I
But
just
you
want
gave
to
us
see.
very less time, right? Turnaround time is less.
Okay, now let's begin. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Rajesh, you
So
start.
yeah, so ideally, from looking at looking at the overall market growth and the fund that's been allocated and challenges that we foresee from both from investment and ROI. So we have, as a team, CEO's team, we have thought through and we are going to invest in primarily on data security and the second thing on SaaS. These are the two portfolios that we will be focusing on. And based on the outcome,
Why these two?
yes, as I said, right? So one is data security is the key thing in the market where we will be will be emerging as a leaders based on the investment and the avenues that we have been able to get through from the existing customer base. So we are going to leverage the existing customer base from the SaaS portfolio of customers, which will enhance our relationship with the existing customers, as well as we are going to deliver better ROI for them, because we will be focusing on the challenges from the data security perspective, giving them the edge in terms of what are the best options that we can give to them, convincing them. That's one. Right. But looking at the larger role, 3 years down the lane, we found that investing on data security is very crucial. And we are going to invest 60% on data security and 40% on SaaS. So SaaS, because we already have some good customer base, and we are going to ensure that, as a leaders, emerging leaders, we'll be able to, encash on the ROI from them. But we are not forgetting on the EA, because we also have a customer base there. Based on the outcome from revenue generated out of these two portfolios or customer base from these two portfolios, we will be investing around 20% from the cash on reserve that we would be able to generate. That's one. The thought process that we have. Maybe
So
Preeti,
one question I have, Rajesh, to you and your team. Any one of you can take this question. You mentioned that for both of the products, you are assuming that you would be the market leaders. So what is that input that is helping you choose that, you are going to be the market leaders?
Okay, one is on our capability, capability so far that we are able to, leverage upon, and also our current, implementation strategy where we are brought in some of the, leaders from the topmost companies at the various levels within the organization, specifically to build that, team, I would say the cream of the people within data security layer, where we are going to build a larger team with them as a base. That's the view as a lead, as a CEO, I am looking at it, right? So bring in the top.
Okay, Rajesh, that's fine. So now from your team, I want somebody else to answer this. So what are the criterias that you used to select that these are the options we want to go, and you did not choose EA option, enterprise applications.
Yeah.
So what is the reason that you did not choose EA?
Yeah, I can go on this and then
Yes.
people can continue. Right. So the
Two
reason why we
questions. Firstly, what is the criteria matrix you used, and then why not EA?
Yeah, the criteria we have used the EA over SaaS is that the scalability opportunity. This being our own homegrown, we have got a huge opportunity in the market potential to grow. And then once we are in there, the recurring annual revenue is there. We always have the money coming in terms of annual revenues. And the gross margins are higher in comparison with the EA as we see the research. And then we also see the global revenue potential, wherein as we own the product, we just need to launch it and then deliver it across the globe. And I have seen the companies where they start with a small country and then spread across the global side. They call it a global procurement teams, and then they work with the contractor. That is one of the things that we have chosen. SAS, not EA. EA is more of a a micro based.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So Preeti, you want to add anything else before we move on to the team one?
So these projects are highly capital intensive, right? So we can't get started and then go back on it and then change our choices and all that. So what we have done is we've gone ahead and used a stage gate framework. It's basically a project management methodology that divides complex initiative into distinct phases that will help us mitigate the risk and make our choices. So when we have in use of this framework, although all three of these projects look attractive, the enterprise applications is a negative. It fails the test, but then SaaS and data security both are viable, and it require different capital intensities though. So that's the reason we have gone ahead and decided in doing a 400 crore and 300 crore for either of the two projects, data security being 400 and SaaS being 300. And considering the fact that this is an established giant and has a great infrastructure setup, the brand obviously will have its advantage, and SaaS, we believe, will definitely yield us high margins. And data security, it's like a sticky enterprise base and it's critical. So we will have a base in that space as well. That's how
very good sum up. Very good.
So last
Now,
2 points to add. So one is, as Preeti Madam said, so we will be, we looked into the stage gate, way of working. So market screening and customer validation. And then we went on to allocating this and execution readiness.
Very good.
Yeah, that's all from the Spartans.
Very good.
Over to team one.
Yeah. Chalo. Team one.
Thank you. So I will start team one has decided that we will be going with the approach of taking up enterprise application and data security. So enterprise application, wherein you have the shield of protecting your revenue all the time, right? It will be working as a shield, protecting the revenue, and data security, which will be working as an anchor for new opportunity. And from your enterprise application customers, you can actually build new customer base for your data security. And at the same time, once you become a moat in this area, you would be having a long-lasting relationship with the customers, because once the customer gets into the data security with one company, so it's a long-lasting relationship. So the reason behind that for choosing these two were leveraging the legacy of our enterprise application and high synergy and low friction for enterprise application. And for data security, stickiness that we create with the customer and long relationship bonding that we create. So maybe Kalyan and Sujay, you can also add from your side.
Yeah, Sujay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think
Why you are leaving the SaaS applications?
yeah. So we debated, we choose one, and it made sense. So the choice of enterprise applications was around developing core competency and excellence. And the conclusion in the team was building excellence very fast, which cannot be beaten in that space where you operate, give precedence. So we chose that. And using that, which other second business we can build with the same customer base as the funnel, that is the security, domain. So
Yeah,
that was
Kalyan, you want to add something?
Yeah, so one other aspect that went into that rationale is so this Titan already has a solid customer base. They are an IT services company, and sharpening their sort of edge as far as the enterprise arena is concerned will make them numero. And although the enterprise space is pretty cramped with other competitors, but focusing in that area and giving them that pedestal will give them more traction. That's number one. And two is so for all those acquired customers who are already there, the data security would be compelling to ensure that in addition to being an enterprise applications player, even the data is secure, right? So the convergence between these two versus picking up a new SaaS area felt that is going to give them more advantage. That's our rationale. Thank you.
So good that at least you are able to, come up to two options. That's the positive side of it. But whenever we are deciding on, which areas we are going to use and what percentage of value we are going to allocate of the total capital, then we need to think about the MVP. So none of you brought out that concept of MVP. And then earlier, Sridhar talked about, we'll look at the milestones, we'll work around that, and we'll see what revenue we get, and then we'll use those to, make it further better. But that also didn't come up this time. So whenever we are doing capital allocation decisions, we need to see that whatever investment we are doing has to bring in that ROIC. So you all get that? Yeah, Ravi, you want to add something?
Yes. Like while we were on the call, like you suggested to check out the answer for framework, right?
No. What we have to use whenever we are doing an analysis, we can't just come out with something. So what is the risk? What is the value of the proposal? So risk has always to be, needs to be assessed. But while we are talking, I didn't see that coming up. That we chose this option, this is going to give us returns. So how are we going to create value? So there has to be, in any decision we take, there are going to be trade-offs. So what is it that we are looking at? Risk to value. It is having this much risk. It is having this much value. And these are all, looking at the market, looking at the interactions, looking at where the organization is currently, because that data is given, that it has an incumbent in this, and it has, it can acquire customers from its ongoing customers. So those data needs to be picked up. And then we have, why I gave you that input, I wanted to change your strategy, that look at the frameworks. And whenever we use a framework, then we are, making a sound decision.
Yes.
Otherwise, what happens? It is only our perceptions, and perceptions can be wrong. And whenever you use a tool, whenever you use a framework, then we come to a point that yes, we are measuring the risk, we are looking at the values, we are evaluating each option on those parameters.
Okay.
I
And
was
then we are looking at the case scenario where my company is at the moment. And what is the potential of this company to go from X to Y, looking at the current scenario, looking at the risk, looking at the value, looking at the external market conditions. Did anyone think of doing the SWOT for this company?
So I have a query here. Isn't MVP, PMF, all that at research level, even SWOT for that matter? Isn't that at a research level before you go ahead and make the investment in the
See,
project?
now this is a case. You are CEO, bhai. You are going to present it to your board tomorrow. Before you sleep at night, at least you will have your framework ready.
Oh.
So when will you do that? Once you make a decision and the board clears that this is my strategy? No, that you have to do it prior to that.
Okay. Sure.
So just remember, why I brought in this case, because theoretical understanding you will forget. And we have, throughout our journey of life, we have learned many theoretical concepts. But bringing those concepts into practice, that is the purpose of the case.
Right.
So whatever concept we learned earlier, I just wanted to bring those and introduce a few new ones also.
Thank you so much.
Right? Not about thanks, but
What
good.
is done
So
across,
how does this sound to you?
so what is done across 12 days or 12 months? We did in 12 minutes. It's like a
Recap. It was a
crash
recap,
project.
refresher
Yeah.
recap of whatever we have done.
Yeah, okay. Very interesting.
So just
Cases
one thing
are
over here,
always
like
fun.
So
Yeah.
I'll, in between whatever we learn, after a while, we will keep on bringing in cases. So just to consolidate our learnings.
yeah,
Yes.
just to understand here, like should we be using Ansoff framework over here in these kind of scenarios, like
You
or
can use. There are multiple frameworks for evaluation.
correct, yeah.
So at that point in time, what you have to do, there is no fixed nuska कि रेसिपी है इसमें 1 चम्मच चाय की पत्ती
Achha.
डलेगा 1 teaspoon of sugar 1 cup milk. You may have to appoint a separate consultant altogether. It's not that CEO will
Evaluate.
do all this analysis on his own, but you
Correct.
should know what all goes into it. That application and quickness of the mind, alertness, awareness, all those things. That if some consultants brings you this data, that you choose these options, you have your questionnaire ready, that why these two, why not this, what is this going to bring, what will be the MVP, what outputs are we going to get with this, why not this. So just consolidating whatever we have learned. Does this answer your question, Ravi? Good. So today we are a bit late, but no worries. We were hearing to Kalyan. So all the best, Kalyan. Anything, any last words from you, Sagar?
It's been interesting. I like the case study, and definitely I've heard, or rather, I've listened to all I listened to all as a recruiter's point of view. Okay, that is what I was observing and trying to make my own mental notes. And surely, Gitanjali ji, this exercise, what I just saw, this is quite interesting. And this is more like a workbook, practical workbook, rather than just like 100 hours of theory. And over the course, when candidates or when they are going to get used to it, they will be prepared well. Okay, this, I'm sure that is what is the aim of this whole activity, what you have been doing. And I was really thrilled to be a part of this session.
Thank you. Thank you. We really liked
Thank
your
you.
presence over here. Thank you for all your inputs. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you, Sagar, for being here. We also enjoyed your company here. Yes.
Sure.
Okay, good night, everyone. Take care till we meet again next Monday.
Everyone, please remember tomorrow morning there is a session at 5:45. Friday mornings we always have our meditations.
Sure.
So
Okay, just for
the
the
minute
sake of
you
it.
say we see you on Monday, nobody will come.
Oh
In the
my.
chat, I have left my LinkedIn,
Yeah.
okay, as well as my telephone number. Please get in touch with me. Okay. Nice meeting all of you over here. See you.
Same here.
Thank you,
Okay.
Thanks, Geeta,
Sagar.
for the
Pleasure,
invitation.
pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, Geeta, for the invitation.
Yeah. Most welcome. It was our pleasure too.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you all.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night all.